In the flow of our times, I find comfort in the desire to understand the sacred language of the Torah. At times, it saddens me to think that my daily life is part of a noisy society where haste and appearances hide who we truly are. Often, a cloud of expectations covers our real purpose, and it's precisely in that turmoil that my being seeks connection with the eternal. I imagine myself sitting in a room full of books with the Torah at the center. There I would find the great masters, classical commentators, the Mishnah, the Talmud, the Midrashim, Halacha, Musar, Hasidut, all guiding me patiently and lovingly into the heart of the teaching. Not to feel the ego, but to understand the language of the eternal, to merge with his voice, his embrace, and draw closer to what I was created for. What better place to explore Parashat Behaalotecha than a Beit Midrash, where the murmur of Talmudim fills the air? There, moments of study, focus, search, connection, and debate unfold. And there, among open pages and sincere questions, one timeless question is asked: how can our soul truly draw close to the eternal? My eyes rest on two young students at the back of the hall. While the others gather their notes and leave, they remained absorbed in study. Time seems to disappear for them. They seek to understand the sacred language of Torah and quench the thirst of the soul with its living waters. Shlomo holds a Chumash open at the beginning of Behaalotecha and asks his study partner, Meir, whether it is not strange that the parashah begins with the Menorah, then moves to Miriam, continues with the manna, and later speaks of those who merited Pesach Sheni. To him, these seem like unrelated episodes. Meir smiles and says that he once thought the same until he realized that the Torah never changes topic. Rather, we are the ones who slowly learn to find the thread that connects everything. Intrigued, Shlomo asks for an explanation. Meir opens Rashi and shows the teaching that Aaron had to hold the flame until it would rise on its own. When Shlomo says that this is simply how a candle is lit, Meir gently disagrees. The Torah is not speaking only about lamps, but about people. The Eternal could have simply said, light them, but instead teaches a process. It is easy to spark a flame. It is far harder to stay with someone until they can stand on their own. Shlomo falls silent, realizing the Menorah speaks of teachers, parents, friends, anyone who once sustained another person's fragile flame. Then a deeper question arises. If the lesson is not only how to light a candle, perhaps the real question is who lit ours? They both fall silent, remembering those who once stood by them when their light was still weak. From here, the story of Miriam takes on new meaning. Shlomo notices that right after the Menorah, the Torah speaks about words. Meir responds that words are also fire. Some can illuminate a person for years, while others can extinguish them in seconds. The Talmud teaches the severity of publicly shaming someone, as it is akin to shedding blood. In a sense, it removes part of a person's soul. Suddenly, they understand that igniting souls and protecting them are one and the same teaching. This is why Moses' brief prayer, Na Refa Na Lah, strikes them so deeply. 5 words, nothing more. Perhaps because when love is real, it needs no long speeches. Perhaps because when pain is genuine, words fall away, yet precisely because it comes from a pure heart. This short prayer has crossed generations, carrying healing and compassion. As they continue studying, they reach Pesach Sheni. Meir says it is one of his favorite sections because it shows that the Eternal listens to those who truly desire closeness. Those who were impure could have resigned themselves to exclusion, but instead they asked, "Why should we be deprived?" That sincere question changed history. Shlomo notices striking contrast. Miriam is distanced through words, while these people draw near through a question. An irresponsible word can distance a person from the Eternal, but an honest search can open paths that seem closed. Finally, they arrive at the manna. Shlomo still wonders why the people ask for meat when the Midrash teaches that the manna could take any flavor. Meir explains that the issue was never food. It was the attempt to fill an inner void with something external. As in so many moments of life, people seek more possessions, recognition, or pleasure, thinking they will find fulfillment there, when in truth the lack lies elsewhere. The emptiness was not in the stomach, it was in the soul. Returning to the beginning of the parashah, everything now falls into place. The Menorah teaches how to ignite the soul. Miriam shows how it can be extinguished through words. Moses' prayer teaches how it can be healed. Pesach Sheni shows it can always be reignited. And the manna reminds us that nothing material can replace what the soul truly needs. The two young men finally close their books. The Beit Midrash is nearly empty. Before leaving, Shlomo asks what the true message of Behaalotecha is. Meir smiles and answers that the Eternal has already lit the flame. The only question is what we will do with it. Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach.